T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey, good evening there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the comment section here right there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We starting just a tad early here because I just want to make sure that we've got everything up and running. You know, just to make sure that it is good to go. You guys can see me. Jeremy was shaking bacon. Good day, Jeremy. You can see me. You're good. You got me. All right, here we go. Starting. Welcome to my TikTok fans.
MIX985, the sound of the region.
Here we go. Hello, Marion. As always, right on time. Here we go. Let's crank the shit up.
Come get your duds in order, cause we're bound to leave tomorrow. Heave away. I mean, jolly boys, we're all bound the way.
Get everything set up here for people.
But now we're bound for old St. John's where all the girls are dancing.
Whoops, wrong one. Feeling a hell of a lot better. So, feeling a hell of a lot better than I did last week. My God. I was a bag of shit last week. Jeremy, you didn't miss much, big dog. I'll tell you, I was not in a good place last week at all. I was sicker than a dog. Man, oh man. No, we didn't get any ice storm. Did not get any ice storm at all. It's just rainy. We're got this rain happening, and it's not good, man. It's not good at all. Paulie, you should go back and watch it, man. I had the gastro illness that went around. What's going on TikTok? You're in the behind the scenes on a show called Jigs Reels Radio KW. KW standing for Kitchener-Waterloo. If you want to listen to the music side of it, it's MIX985.ca. This is where we get to talk and have some fun on the behind the scenes. You're on TikTok. I got Facebook and YouTube on the other side. Oh, dude, without being gross, man, I'll tell you, 1 mouthful in and 2 liters out. It was disgusting. Man, oh man, oh man. I've never been that sick ever. So I caught it Sunday. It went till about Tuesday, started feeling better Wednesday. Dana caught it on Tuesday, went till about Thursday, Friday. You just opened the door, Jeremy. Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead, Paul. Well, good evening, Newfoundlanders, and those who wish to be. It is I, Dean Clark, on a show called Jigs and Reels Radio KW, standing for Kitchener-Waterloo. That is where we're broadcasting from on MIX985 on the online. If you're old school, check it out. It is 98.5. You know, when you go through that dial, and then you hit me. Then you get it. Boy, am I ever feeling a hell of a lot better tonight than I did last week. It's hard to believe that it's been a week. And last week, I caught that gastro disease and the virus and everything that's going around. Man, oh man, I know that Ryan Gates has got it. Dana caught it. Hunter caught it. Man, Erica Work caught it. It's going around. Guelph apparently had a big nasty outbreak. So it is good to be back in the pilot's chair feeling 100%. That means tonight, last week, you guys, Paul Bump is on the behind the scenes. And Paul is a great guy and in West Virginia. So whenever you see me post stuff with a Johnny Denver song, you know which song I'm talking about, and you're down home, I'll tell you, it's always going to come out with, I got to record it and I got to send it to my buddy Paulie. So tonight, last week, I was drinking ginger ale. Yes. When have you ever heard me drink ginger ale on the show? Well, tonight I'm back at it. Oh, I am doing another bang tonight. Actually, I got 2 bangs in me. Both peach mango. Yes, so let's kick off the other one. Sociable. Hold on. Oh, that's something good. I'm back. Great show on hand tonight, ladies and gentlemen. New Music Monday is not going to disappoint. 2 interviews tonight. One with Paul Hamilton. And I'm not talking Lewis Hamilton. Nah, he's that F1 Indy driver. No, we're going to talk to Paul Hamilton. Although he can go just as fast. But we're going to talk to Paul Hamilton of Hamilton Sound. They got a new song out, and we're going to debut it on the radio tonight. What else? New Music Monday, 5 new tracks, including my good friend, my sister from another Mr. Stoner. She's got a brand new song, and it's a long-awaited song. My God, took forever. We won't say names, won't we, Ryan Gates? For the delay, Ryan Gates. But what else we got? And then, of course, I got an interview. You know how much I love my hip-hop. You know how much I'm a hip-hop head. I got Frank Castle. He's going to be joining us live. There's an event, a hip-hop event in Newfoundland, and we're going to talk to him, play a couple of tracks. What else? Of course, the music. I'm taking steps back tonight. I am taking a few steps back tonight. The reason for that is I want to play some old school, just like this one. We're going to go back to the early 90s for a group called Moose Stew. They were big in their heyday. Song's called No Place Like Homemade Bread to kick off tonight's show. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on MIX985. All right, what do we got cooking? I still don't know names, but have some comments. Blunt Force Trauma. As long as they're decent comments, all right? That's all I ask. Fitz Pump. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Everything's going up. Everything's going up. Ian Crew is seeing his mother-in-law in a long-time home care. Let's get him. MIX985. Oops. .ca. There we go. What else did we got here? John Reed. John Reed, I am pumped about talking to Angie Reed tonight. There you are. And no. See, no, that's no. That was boring. Hey, Alexandra. Mr. Crew is in the house. So you're seeing your mother-in-law, are you? I sent you the radio station. Tune it on for her. She loved the music, man. And then you can watch the behind the scenes while she's dancing around the senior center. Some old Ice Cube? No, bro. NWA? No, man. I know where you're going. No, that's not what I play here. They're not Newfoundlanders. Music I play is all genres of Newfoundland. So, Poppy, if you want to hear, I got some good hip-hop coming up. Yep. You may have heard Ian on the other Jigs show. I'm glad you put the extra J, the G in that, because we do not want to have any sort of misassociation. Mr. Ryan Gates, how you feeling, big dog? You good? I told you that was something, eh? Man, how long have you had it, Ryan? Like I said to you, mine lasted from last Sunday. Oh man. I have never, ever, and Dana the same thing. The guts, the churning, the dry, like it was nasty. What day are you on? When did you catch it, Ryan? I like Mr. Billy Bob. Where am I from? I'm actually was born here in Ontario, there, Blunt Force Trauma. But my dad is born in a small town called Heart's Desire, Newfoundland, Trinity Bay area. That's where I get my music from, man. So if you want to listen to the music itself there, Blunt, you're going to check it out on MIX985.ca. That's the audio side of it. What's going on? Frozen treats of... Yeah, so you'll be good now starting tomorrow, Ryan. Tomorrow you'll be about 30-40% and you'll start being able to actually keeping things down. And do the other thing. Start taking Imodium. Pretty close. That's right, Poppy. Right in the heart of it all. The best out of the three, the top out of the three. Yeah, no, Ryan, man, I'll tell you, I've never, ever, 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 ever felt that bad ever again. Do. As far as I can figure, our hearts will just grow bigger. I've been dreaming of the queen, thinking different ways that I can stack up some green, the loony here, do. Starts to form a pie that I can see. Well, babe, I'll tell you what I'll do. All right. Try to make it so we're living comfortably. And if you need me, I'll be under that duvet. Do. We'll be straight goodbye. Oh, no way. That's where you are now, Blunt Force Trauma? Boom. So I got a guy here from, hey, Sherry. Look. Have you been drinking, Sherry, already? Have you been drinking? Scotland's on my bucket list there, man. Yeah, Scotland's on my bucket list. Ireland for sure. I got family in Ireland. Dana does as well. My St. Paddy's Day show, I had a ton of people from Ireland tuning in. Well, I'm doing somewhat of it tonight. It's more of a trad. This is like... I am wearing the shirt, though, Ryan. You know, the Dr. Sue. You know what? Sherry's on. If Dr. Sue was still doing her shirt, would you have sent her a t-shirt? We all know who Dr. Sue is. Mr. Corey. Ugh. What? Wait. I got Poppy. I got frozen treats of Newfoundland in Mobile, Alabama. That's where you are? That's good. That's crazy, man. Congratulations. Frozen treats of NL is getting married tomorrow. What? Word. Where's my pen? You know, I only know he has frozen treats. So what's the missus' name? Give you a big shout out. Oh, could be his mobile home. What's up, Cooner? Is it Mobile, Alabama? Oh, okay. So it's not Mobile, it's Mobile. I have never been through there. Mobile Goat. I have never. That makes sense. I have never been there. Crazy. Okay, wait a minute. You have any family at Carey's? Get up. Jigs Reels Radio KW on MIX985, the Ramblers, and shut her down. Ryan Gates is wishing it would just shut her down. We're talking about Mobile down by Bay Bulls. Mobile. Because Frozen Treats of NL popped on the TikTok side of things and said he's getting married tomorrow. Congratulations. Way to go. Congratulations. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Woohoo. Yeah. Frozen Treats. See, I told you I was back. Last week I would have been like, oh, yeah, that's great, man. Oh, that's how bad I felt last week. Tonight I am like 120% better. So look out. Got a lot of making up time to do from last week. So talking about Mobile down on the Southern Shore. Congratulations, Frozen Treats of NL. You guys going to have ice cream at your wedding? So he's getting ready to get married tomorrow. Congratulations, Mobile. Thought he was actually in Mobile, Alabama. Should have known better. Mobile, somewhere. We got it. All the behind the scenes are going crazy. Ryan is still talking. He's on day 3 of the gastro, the crap shoot. You know, we got to come up with a name for that. You know, it could be like the card game, you know, I mean, the casino game craps. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we got a couple more songs before we get into Hamilton Sound and talking to Paul. Let's get into it, shall we? Going back to 1973, Newfoundland Show Band featuring Ray McLean. And this one's perfect for you, Ryan. 40 Shades of Green. Jigs Reels Radio KW, MIX985. What's up, Dale? I got you, man. I got you. The Hooligans. Damn, man. I got somebody from Summerford. Thanks for tuning in. Spread this, eh? Spread this around. Let's get more on this behind the scenes. Oh, only 2XL, Linda. I've lost weight. Speaking of that, after last week's show, I had some people chime in and message me going, am I feeling okay? I'm feeling fine today. Ryan, I lost 8-9 pounds last week, bro. 3 days, 8-9 pounds. I was done. That was crazy. Great way of losing weight, but oh, man. Oh, so good. Nate, did he? Man, this was, you know, I told you, Jeremy, I was playing some crazy stuff tonight. I told you. Yeah, make those fingers work. Tap that screen. All right. Let's give Mr. Paul Hamilton a holla. Make sure I got the right number. I'm sure Paul Hamilton knows who Ray McLean is. I'm pretty sure he is. Hello, Elisa Lane. There's Mr. Paulie Hamilton. Hey, how are you, my good friend? It has been a long time since we've seen each other or talked to each other, man.
Yeah, well, we gotta make that happen again real soon.
Oh, we are gonna catch up like there was no tomorrow. So I got a question for you. You know who Ray McLean is, huh?
Oh my God, yes.
He's in the background right now with the good old Newfoundland Show Band.
All right.
I wonder, somebody else in your band played with the show band, didn't they?
Yeah, I think he played a little bit of bass for him.
in his younger days.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go in about 30 seconds, my friend. Shades of green. The 40 shades of green.
40 shades of green.
Jigs Reels Radio KW on MIX985. That is how I was feeling last week. 40 shades of green. Newfoundland show band going back to 1973 with our guy, Mr. Ray McLean. The Ramblers, Old Billy Bob Boy, Canadian Currency Blues, Moose Stew. And of course, we had the Fables to kick off tonight's show. We're going to go right into talking with a gentleman who was around. I think you were really young when Newfoundland Show Band was around, weren't you, Paul? Hey, you were like maybe 4 or 5, right? Hey, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I was there around 18 or 19 years old when Nate was playing with the Newfoundland Show Band. Sammy Rose and Billy Whalen, they're great bunch of musicians.
Yeah, that was Nate, of course, who's now with you guys in Hamilton Sound, still going strong. I got Paul Hamilton from Hamilton Sound. Linda's on the backside here on the behind the scenes, making sure we do things right, Paul. Because if we don't, you know, Lord dying, she's going to be chiming in and saying, oh, no, that's not right. No, it's this, it's it. So mutters on behind the scene. Nan. Yeah. Nan is on the behind the scenes and she's not watching bingo, so we're okay. So, Paul, we were talking, brother, it has been a hell of a long time since you and I have talked with each other. I catch up and I see you guys on the post. You guys, Hamilton Sound is going as strong as Shanny, as Irish Descendants, and you guys got at least 20 years on top of them. What is your secret?
Just keep going. You got to go with the flow. Make sure you can't give it up. You got to keep going, and you got to love the music, and that's what keeps you going. And you got a great bunch of musicians behind you, and that helps with 100%.
God, you guys! I was when I was in Belle Island hanging out with you guys, I was calculating the years, and this was including Bud and Linda, calculating the years, and I'm not putting a cap on it, but my God, there was at least, I'd say, 300 years of musical experience between you all.
Yes, sir, and that's true.
And I
started playing the accordion when I was about 5 years old. And
oh my God!
I hit the all-around circle when I was 14. Played with John White and at a show, an all-around circle.
Jeez.
That was in 1974, 75.
Wow. So you played with some legends. Talk to me about the early days of playing Newfoundland music.
The early days, well, we grew up on Bellon, as you know.
Yeah.
And, Harry Hibbs, when he came home, he used to come sit down with my dad. They were good friends, and I used to watch them play. And I was very, very young then when I was watching them play.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I played a song and recording with Harry Hibbs and Dad. So,
and that is a memory you're going to have forever.
Yes, sir.
Man, to play with such a legend of Harry Hibbs. And again, now, the joys of playing Harry Hibbs, what comes to mind? And do you feel his presence when you're playing a track on the accordion? Do you feel him there helping you play?
I do so, sir. And every time I pick it up, just every song that Harry played, or like songs,
yeah.
Just a lot of stuff that he played, and we just kept it going. Because we wrote Harry Hibbs was a household name.
Yes. And you know what? You didn't have to be just from Belle Island. If you were from Newfoundland and you grew up in the 60s and the 70s, you knew who Harry Hibbs was.
Everybody knew who Harry was.
Yep.
He was a big recording artist.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So now you advance and you move ahead, and you guys are still playing the traditional music. The passion is obviously still there. You guys have formed Hamilton Sound. I could talk to you all night, my friend. So you got together with Hamilton Sound. Talk to me how that came about.
Well, back in 2018, we had this program, Open Highway, put up down in Holy Heart Theater, and Corey Crew used to come visit here to have a few tunes because he was really good friends with my late brother Rufus. So, anyway, we got together here and we were having a few tunes, and then the boys were putting this show together, like Eddie Coffey, Eddie Eastman, Bud Davidge, myself, Corey, and a lot of performers. And they texted me and asked me if I could play a few tunes with Bud Davidge.
And so you had to think about that one, didn't you?
So anyway, we did get together with Bud down there, and that was actually that was a really first time that I on a big stage. You know, I was nervous as you do it.
Yeah.
And, the first time I ever played on the big stage with all these good artists fighting. So anyway, after that then was Musical Memories, and Linda put together this Musical Memories, and we had played Marion for Joe Morrissey.
Yep.
Those Harry Hibbs. It just was a really, really good show.
Wow. So is that something that you guys would do again? Or let me ask you this. Would there ever be a touring Harry Hibbs tribute band?
That's a good question.
Linda, you're on the behind the scenes. Give it some thought. You know what? You got all these other mainstream. You're going to go back to the son of Newfoundland music. Okay. And how fitting would that be sometime in the near future when you guys put a show together? You guys got in Newfoundland, they always put these tribute show together. Why not do a tribute to Harry Hibbs? There was just one not too long ago for Ryan's Fancy. Harry Hibbs could be the next one. The only thing is no one could ever sing like Harry. That would be the issue.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
Harry was his own. You know.
Yeah.
He was Harry Hibbs. He was nobody else.
Yeah.
With him.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the guy might have been only 5'4", but he stood 10 feet tall whenever he walked into a room.
Yeah.
Yep. For sure.
Was, our favorite song, Newfoundland's favorite song.
That's it. Absolutely. My parents have a bunch of albums. I still have the albums there. I inherited them, and that tribute on to the Bell Island, the Harry Hibbs Museum there on Bell Island there a couple of years ago. That was awestruck for me to be up on there and talk about that and my involvement with that and with Linda, and that was the last time you and I saw each other, and we got to stop doing that. But I know. The rumor has it that Hamilton Sound might be at the Showcase on the Rock in August. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Well, yep.
Yeah. So let's talk about this new song. You got a new song out. It just got released yesterday afternoon. The song is called Echoes in the Hall. Talk about the song and how this came about.
Wrote this song, and it's reflecting on the history of our past, the corners of objects that were never forgotten, I guess. And so when she put it together, she asked me to put some melodies to it. So she wrote them, put the melodies, and I put the melodies to it, and it's a beautiful song. It talks about our past, and it's like we're we call people that's never forgotten, and
yeah,
it's a really good show.
Beautiful. So when are we expecting to see some more music from this after this one? Linda, get onto the piece of paper and start writing more songs. We need a full album out of Hamilton Sound soon, don't we, Paul?
Yeah, we're working on that.
I figured you would be.
She's got another song written, and I'm going to get that one going for her, and a little bit actually a song out that I wrote for original Harry Hibbs. So we're going to try to get all of that on one album so we can have all the originals.
Beautiful. That would be amazing. So coming up for Hamilton Sound, what's ahead in the next little bit, summer of 2025? Where can we find Hamilton Sound?
We're back back on Bell Island. We're heading to the rooms again, I guess, and I guess it's like she got all the bookings there. So
yep. Well, well, I know you guys are going to be. Linda and I already talked about it. A rumor. It's a rumor. It hasn't been official yet. So Paul, make sure and head down to Bay Roberts in August, just in case. Bring your accordion, just in case you get up and play. Just maybe. Paul, my friend, God love you. I wish you nothing but the best, as always, to you, Nate, and the rest of the crew. To Bud, which, by the way, Bud, if you haven't figured it out, Bud is in the studio with Dave Fitz right now. They are finishing up and mastering a brand new album from Bud, and I'm trying to get, and as it stands right now, it will be debuted on the show in its entirety. So again, you got Hamilton Sound that's not stopping. You got Bud Davidge that's not stopping. These guys, and Paul, you are included in this. You guys are the OGs of Newfoundland traditional music and keeping this going. So don't stop. Keep the love for it. And this is like we talked about right off the top. This is what keeps you young.
It is, yeah. It is what.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Music is everything.
Yep, absolutely. Paul, listen, let's keep in touch. And when I see you in August, we're going to crack a beer and have a couple with each other.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, buddy. You take care. And that's Paul Hamilton of Hamilton Sound. This, ladies and gentlemen, is their brand new track. It's called Echoes in the Hall on Jigs and Reels Radio KW on MIX985.
Quiet in the corner, her footsteps fade away. Shadows hold the yesterdays that still have much to say. Old photographs and faded maps of time that's standing still. The voices from the past are here and echoes, if you will. Like echoes from the world undone, the stories softly call. Memories hold a moment's close and weaving through the hall. With every crack and worn out edge, the truth will find a way to whisper in the silent halls the things we couldn't.
Oh, I like this. Oh man, this is well written, Linda. So if you guys are on the TikTok side of things, if you want to listen to the music and hear the songs, MIX985.ca.
The memories that were lost in time are calling out again. Like echoes from the world undone, the stories softly call. Memories hold.
Just imagine Kevin, Paul on the same stage playing the accordion together, and then get Ray Johnson in there. Wow. If you've ever seen Paul play, it is fluid. Paul's movement on that accordion is, if you ever watch Harry Hibbs play, is the same fluidity that Harry had. You don't hear any of the button. It's so smooth. And again, playing since the age of 5. And Paul is only 56.
Memories hold the moments close and weave through the hall. With every crack and worn out edge, the truth will find a way to whisper in the silent halls the things we couldn't say. So up the aisle slowly now.
I like this. Yeah, that's true. See, now that we're talking about accordion players, look at how many we've just named. Mark, Ray, Paul, Kevin. There's 4 right there within a matter of a few minutes. The list is endless. The list is endless. And then, of course, we got the guys from Salt Beef Junkies, right? Right? They're the new blood of Newfoundland traditional music. Yep. The ones that are alive, though, Jeremy, the ones that are still around on this side of the dirt.
Hi, this is Dave Fitz, and you're listening.
Hi, Dave Fitz,
to my buddy Dean
which, by the way, he
Fitz
hasn't chimed in yet.
Jigs Reels, the best in Newfoundland and Labrador music on CKWR.
Do you see the host of Fleetwood men who stood with faces wan? From farm
Hey, Carolina. I am. Hi, Carolina. Carolina East. Shut up. I got Carolina East. What? So I got Carolina East on TikTok side of things tuning in. Whenever we see Carolina stands about this tall to me. She's not standing. She's like this tall. So, you know, when we hug, I hug and squeeze her, and I almost pop her like a pimple. Hello, my friend, Carolina. Ah, big bear hugs. I knocked the bedazzles right off your boots. Ooh, I got to remember that one. Oh, no one can sing like Miss Carolina East. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Nah, I won't be going to the ECMAs. I'll be there. I'll send you my numbers, and I'll send you my number, and we'll text each other and call each other and give me the tea. Yeah. No, I'm not going because, first off, I can't be nominated because I don't meet the criteria. So I didn't get nominated, nor can I. Plus, I'm doing my showcase in August. 50 musicians. 50 musicians, 3 days in Bay Roberts, August 22nd to 24th. And then I'll be down for Music NL, though. We'll see how that goes. Oh, yeah, Carolina, don't you worry. We got some good shit coming up. I want to hear it all. Yeah, I've heard about some things. Trust me. Well, then you should come out in August. Come out and hang out with us. I'm not getting you up on stage. Come and enjoy the music. It's to showcase. I did it now for the last couple of years, and what it is, it's just to showcase the talent that Newfoundland has, to show them that to get them up on stage, because that's where they don't get the chance to go on stage. I got Dave Fitz's 12-year-old granddaughter that's going to be up on stage for her first time. Dave White's Rebellion, the heavy metal band, they're going to be up on stage, and others that have just don't get that chance. And some of them will have a new CD out, so I want to get them up on stage, and it's a family free event. It's a dry event. It's a safe place to go and watch. So I am flying down. I'm slowly putting this on. I got my buddy Justin from Easton Nowhere. Brad Clark is helping out. Oh, it's right here on me, and it's a passion of mine. So 50 musicians over 3 days, and I don't know if you saw the International Women's Day Festival I did in Dildo. I know. We were going to call it the Batteries Not Included Tour. But yeah, that was good. 20 female musicians supporting and showcasing the women of Newfoundland music. 20 of them. The Dildo Brewery there at International Women's Day. They're back in a few weeks ago. So yeah. So you know where my heart is, Carolina. You know where it is. Here you go, Jeremy. Bud Davidge, I am super, super, super excited to have him on the air. It'll be the full show. We're going to talk just nothing about this new album of his. And yes, it will be finally on, Jerry. Yeah, these bangs, I should have got 3. They were on sale, so I picked up the 2. Usually one lasts me up until friggin' 7 o'clock, but no.
Wondering where you go if you return.
Is he really? I kind of figured he would be. Yeah, Dave's pretty happy about this. He's a little fangirl when it comes to Bud, I'll tell you that. He sent me some pictures and of Bud in the studio, and it was so I've been messaging Bud. So we're gonna try and work it out where the CD comes out. I'm going to Cuba, leaving the 19th, coming back on the 26th. So we're gonna try and do it on the 28th. So when the CD is launched, it'll come out that Friday, and I'm gonna feature it that Monday night in its entirety. There is Stoner. Crew is visiting his mother-in-law in the home. So he's chimed in every now and then. Oh, sorry. Turn it up. Oh, sorry.
Standing by the ocean, wondering where you go if you return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy's face? Standing by the ocean, wondering where you've gone. If you
This is called Nancy Spain, Adam, from the Masterless Men.
Where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain?
It is probably going to be just after 7 o'clock. Just after 7, so 4 o'clock their time. Stoner's in the house. Oh, this one is a classic one, 2M. This is off of an actual album. You'll hear the scratching. There's the Newfoundland Express. Oh, the Newfoundland Express. This 1971, 1972 Salty Dog. Holy Hannah, what the hell's going on over on your side? Good to have you chiming in, buddy. It's been forever since you've chimed in. So the album, I was going to say, you must have that one. Just a soak. You having a soak? You having a dram and a draw too there, Salty, or what? Harry, John, Joan, Edison, Ray. Yep, that's exactly it. Audat Records. Told you, Jeremy, I was playing some old shit tonight. It's good to have this. It's good to go back to the roots, where Newfoundland music was Newfoundland music. Again, nothing against the new stuff, but this is where it started. On the Newfoundland Express. Jigs Reels Radio KW on MIX985. We're taking you back to the early 70s on that one. Jeremy called it. Audat Records, that was Edison Williams and the Newfoundland Express. Speaking of the Newfoundland Express, The Newfoundland Rogues took it to the Windsor Express in one game, but they lost the final game of the season at home at MBC, and unfortunately, they did not make the playoffs, so the season is over for the Newfoundland Rogues, and I really, really hope there's about 4 or 5 players that I hope they come back. DJ being one of them, Coach Gaines. Of course, we cannot forget about Bridge. All these guys, man, I really, really hope they come back. Tarky, it was a solid team. They just needed some big men up front, which again, coach knew about it, and who knows? But again, the Newfoundland Rogues season is done. Special thanks to all the Rogues in the front office for allowing me to be the voice at the Jumbotron at the Mary Brown Center. Now I just got to get in touch with somebody at the Newfoundland Regiment to get my voice on that Jumbotron. That would be crazy. So if anybody out there knows anybody within the front office of the Newfoundland Regiment, by all means, let me know, because I would love to be that voice on the Jumbotron. Because when I'm there in November, I hope to hell I get a chance to go see a Newfoundland Regiment game. And I'll be wearing my Kitchener Rangers jersey. I wore my Newfoundland Regiment hat at the final home game of the Rangers, and Hunter got her Ranger hat signed by pretty much everybody on the team, all my guys. And yeah, so I was wearing the Newfoundland Regiment hat, and a couple people came up. One guy actually recognized me from the show, which was neat. Probably not the most inopportune time. We were standing in line to the washroom, and he goes, "Hey, I know you." Oh, do you now? I said the water was cold. 6:45 here on Jigs Reels. I got one more, and we're going to talk to Frank the Tank about the hip-hop show that's coming up in St. John's. We're going to keep this old school. Who knows this one? We go from the express to the bus.
As we roll down.
I figured you know everybody. Well, I think it's more your sister, because with the season tickets she had at the Rogues games, I figured it would be her, not you. Exactly. Not too many people know that line. Am I in town? No, but I'm still in Kitchener.
Just see how long it would take to make the dash.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now Macmillan, they say a promotion would get if he could save our railway. In a seat just ahead, sent a lady in red, Maggie Hawkins from.
Do I crack the other Red Bull yet? I mean, the other Bang drink yet, or do I wait? It's back in buys tonight at the gym. Ooh, you're gonna share, salty dog, or what? Bang, bang, bang.
It was Maggie's intent as a clover she bent to enter the powder room and back.
All right, Frankie, I'm giving you a holler in about 2 minutes.
Situated beneath the luggage rack. Now all the crowd gave a whoop as she opened the door.
I got some moose steaks at home from that would be good to go and see, man. Stephen Button, what's going on, big dog? That would be a collection to look at.
She went back to her seat, dripping sweat in the heat, saying, "Oh, I miss the good old train. And if this thing doesn't harm until way after dark, my poor kidneys will never stand the strain."
Oh, I can imagine, dude.
She's been drinking again. Give her first aid. This shorty is a problem.
This young lady, I'll tell you, her time was taken way too soon. Imagine if she had at least 5-10 more years. I have no way to get 8 tracks recorded. All right, let's make the telephone call to Mr. Frank the Tank.
Now with a final lash, Maggie sucked in her cheeks, and a great burst of fire, and
I think I told him I'd call him this time.
and a thunderous roar that shook the valley and the shore. and the bus blew apart beside a stream.
I think I told him this time.
Remained when the rescue squad came.
Oh, is this Frank the Tank?
Okay, this isn't Frank, but this is his friend Telford.
Oh, right. That's right. That's right. Yes, I was supposed to talk to you tonight.
Yes, sir. Pros?
What's that, sorry?
And pros too, right? Pros
Yeah.
in the UK?
Yeah. Are you going to get him on the line, or are we, how, because I can't do a three-way call on the phone on here in the studio.
Okay, so you're going to talk to just pros right now, are you?
Either or, man. Hold on. Let's get you on the phone. Jigs Reels Radio KW on MIX985. That is none other than the classic goat herself, Joan Morrissey, in a song called CN Bus. We also have that set Edison Williams, Newfoundland Express, the Masterless Men, Nancy Spain, Over the Wave, and Roddy McCorley, 649 here on Jigs and Reels. And we're going over the telephone line. I don't actually have Frank on the phone. Instead, I've got one of his counterparts that we're going to talk to. We were going to try to get Pros, another hip hop artist from the UK. But I've got, who do I have on the phone again?
This is Telford. I'm part of the Scum City Spines with Dante Miracle and Scumbag.
That's crazy. And Scumbag, which of course we play Scumbag here on the show.
Yes, sir. That's my brother I make music with.
No way. That's crazy. On the old SP808, or you guys improved from that?
Wait, sorry, say that again?
You did from the back in the day with the SP808, or you guys have newer stuff now?
I think we got some newer stuff.
Come on. The 808 was the classic. You have no choice. That's when you had some. That's when you know you're classic on the 808.
Oh my God, the 808s. Yes. Oh no, the 808s are always going to stay the same.
It's like Techniques 12s. So if anybody's trying to figure out what we're talking about, this is DJ talk, okay? I'm digressing over to the DJ because that's what I used to do. Play on 12s, you know what I mean, on the Tech 12s. You know, classic vinyl, not this stuff that you play. What is out there now? Oh my God, I can't even think of it. Serato, okay? That is not Serato. No, I used to go in and DJ with crates, 6 or 7 crates, 8 crates of records when I did a 2-hour club gig. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how old I am, man. Don't be judging.
Nowadays, though, they just load up the tracks into their mixer and they have their board and it's just boom, 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 right? But yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
That's it. It was 2 Tech 12s, a Rain mixer, and headphones. And if you didn't know how to mix, you were blown out of the water off that dance floor. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly it. Dude, man, it's great to have you on. I know we're going to play a couple of tracks from you guys, but what I wanted to talk to you about is this. Again, I always promote the fact that Newfoundland has its own musical identity. The multi-genres that Newfoundland has for such a small landmass and such a small area. Hip hop is such an underground scene, but is now coming to the forefront in Newfoundland, like guys like yourself, like Scumbag, like Albert Dalton, like DK. And there's so much more coming out of Newfoundland and making a name for themselves. Talk to me about what's coming up this weekend in Newfoundland.
Yes, sir. That's so true, bro. What we have happening in the scene right now in Newfoundland is magical, man. Like, all of us coming together. We even got these dudes from the UK. And like you just said, that's what we have going on this weekend. We have Pros and Drew Palmer all the way from the UK to perform at the Bella Vista with us this Saturday. Like, that is history.
That is great. And this is their very first time that they're ever going to be performing in Newfoundland, correct?
Yeah, well, they just performed in Corner Brook last week, and they absolutely loved it. And they're going to be performing here in St. John's at the Bella Vista, yeah.
Wow. Are you guys going to get them screeched in when they're in town?
They got screeched in. Do you know the bar Retro in Corner Brook?
Yes, I've heard of the bar, yeah.
They got screeched in there.
Oh, dude, it's not Christians. Christians is the spot to go. I don't know. I've done new screech-ins a couple places, but when you go into Christians, that is such an authentic way of getting screeched in.
You want to know something funny? I'm gonna take that advice because I've lived in Newfoundland for 15 years. I have not been screeched in yet.
Oh no! Okay, listen, I'm coming down in August. I'll be there for the showcase, and you know what? If I don't see you then, I'll be there for Music NL in November. Dude, man, we got to hook up. Let's get you screeched in. You're gonna have the time of your life. How's that sound?
I'm totally down for that. And if
All
you
right.
said August, I will make sure I have the time off.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, listen, so let's talk. So this is coming up this weekend at the Bella Vista. And of course, you're working with Castle throughout all this. The song that I want to play is Really Care. So, and then of course, I got a track here with pros on it as well, off our names. The recording aspect of what you've done. Now, you said you're 15 years in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Where did you come from and how did you get into the scene and how the hell did you end up in Newfoundland doing rap?
So, honestly, I moved from Toronto when I was really young. So, like, I never experienced Toronto a whole lot. But when I came here, it just felt like home right away. Like, I just started meeting all these friends and stuff. And, like, I just built up a good name here in Corner Brook. And this was before I even, like, I loved music my whole life. Like, when I was, like, 7, 8 years old, I remember listening to I'm Not Afraid by Eminem. And, like, the feeling I felt, it was just, like, I felt so on top of the world because that's what hip-hop is. A lot of people think hip-hop is just, like, this, like, punk or street. It's not. Like, hip-hop is our emotions. And, like, it's powerful. Like, we really put our feelings into this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So with you recording with all these big names coming out, any chance of you coming back to Toronto with a crew to do shows down here?
100%. Actually, Dante has mentioned to me and Scumbag. He says he wants to go to Toronto for some music stuff, like just to get some gigs and stuff.
I might know of a couple people that might be able to help you out.
We would so appreciate that.
Well, listen, before we go, I want to play this track, and then we're going to get into that one with pros. Bella Vista this week. Where can one find tickets?
So you can find tickets from any of the opening performers. So if you want to find them, you can just go on the UHRS1 award page, and right there, like, you'll see all the openers. We got everybody tagged. So go to Instagram, go to UHRS1. You can buy the tickets on the website, or like I said, you can go and check out any of the opening acts and just send them a message, and they will, I'm sure they'll get you a ticket right away.
That is so cool. Again, history in the making, ladies and gentlemen. You never would think it. It's in your backyard. And you know that this show plays all genres of Newfoundland music. And we're going to do that right now. This is from Frank Castle, and the song is called Really Care. Matt, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to send you a message on Instagram or on this number. I'll send you my number, and then let's chat a little bit more because, yeah, we got some stuff in the works. I love this idea.
Awesome, brother. We'll keep in touch.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Peace out. Yeah, man. All right. There it is. Again, hip hop scene in Newfoundland is becoming bigger and better. And again, the younger generation that are coming up you got to take a look at what the scene is around you. And these guys are some really good dudes, and they got some great heads on their shoulders and great musical talent, just like this. Frank Castle, Jigs Reels Radio KW, MIX985.
Do they even really wanna know? Would they even really care? Not about all the love you show. People, they ain't really fair. Gotten beaten down and I've been broke. That's a feeling we all share. I'm just trying to cleanse out my whole soul. For this heartbreak, I ain't prepared. They all look down and they all scold.
This guy's got a lot of experience behind him. Frank Castle. He's not new to the scene.
Broke without a dollar to spare. When we were young and wondered what life was like. I felt every stone that was thrown.
I like this song.
Them cut like a knife. I've sat up all night alone, wondering why I still fight. But I know I'm not alone. Not alone in this fight. 'Cause somebody help me to remind myself that I'm divine. I toss and turn, I get no sleep. Stress until I get nosebleeds. All of my friends, they tell
Great writing.
me don't always listen, but I believe I am built for something else.
Hey, thanks, Valley Boys Beard. It was longer a couple weeks ago, but I got her trimmed up. I didn't even do anything with it tonight. Got a little bit of beard butter in it and a little bit of oil, but I didn't even get a chance to straighten it tonight. But she's holding its own. Thanks, buddy.
Would they even really care? Not about all the love you show. People, they ain't really fair. Gotten beaten down and I've been broke. That's a feeling we all share. I'm just trying to cleanse out my whole soul. For this heartbreak, I ain't prepared. They all look down and they all scold. When you're young, it's a really big scare. I've been left outside alone in the cold. Broke without a dollar to spare.
This is cool. I get my stuff from Buccaneer Beards on, yeah, that's where I get my stuff from.
Hi, this is Barry Fitzpatrick, and you're listening to Jigs and Reels with Dean Clark.
It's the one with pros from the UK. Yeah, so I get my stuff from Buccaneer Beard. Mention Jigs and Reels and you get 10% off. What? Actually, probably one of the best products I've had. Oh, yeah. Jeremy, you know I like this. It's on my gym mix. I'm putting this on. Wow.
Think they hot, but they be lukewarm at best. They ain't hot. Don't speak on me if your house is a mess. It's a mess, cause my circle is grinding for that success. We just ride, claiming things and you know we ain't all impressed. Nah, talking like I ain't under no stress. I got a son and I'm teaching him respect. Teach him up, do that on my own, you know that is my test. That's my test. Gotta teach them with this life, we be blessed. We be blessed. They can't take us out, so I know we will press.
Wow. Alex Duffy. Word. It's
my name, running so I know it's not a waste, not a waste. I think me first, there ain't no second place. Walking and we second in a place. I ain't got no time to ride away.
Listen to this when I'm doing freaking. Yeah, Alex Duffy's over on the other side. Alex, do you know Corey from Bacaloo? He's over on TikTok. Listen to this. There's something really cool about an Englishman rapping.
Well, you know about hunger pains, what? I'm a feast with Frank, put the keys in the tank. Said he knows a great spot. Your place will become a place off. Straight to your door like I'm Jeffrey Bezos. See what you so-called real ones taste off. That just my name off.
Yeah, this is playing loud in my car this year. Wow. I freaking love this track. Zachary Snow, Fitzbump.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Here we go. Jeez. Quick ones tonight. Jigs Reels Radio KW on MIX985 off our names. Frank Castle and Pros. That was a sick, deep vibe track. Wow. I love the fact that there's the UK rap in the background. Again, this weekend at the Bella Vista, catch Pros, catch Frank, catch Scumbag. Man, everything's going on at the Bella Vista UHRS 1. Look it up on Instagram. If I was home, I would be front and center banging away on that. That was crazy. Crazy. Big ups to that crew, man. That was that's going to be played in the Infinity real loud this summer. That's going on my gym mix. That was a great track. Off our names. Find it. Do it. All right, on the telephone lines, let's get right into it. Angie Reed from the Dildo Brewery. Let's get some tea going on with Angie. Tea with Angie. Well, that's pretty good. We can probably rename that, but no, it's Dildo Brewery Diary. Good evening, young lady.
Good evening. How are you?
You know what? I'm feeling a shit ton better than I was last week.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're wearing a nice shirt.
I know. Yeah, I saw that, eh? I had to represent tonight. I had to represent. I'm on, can number 2 of my Bang energy drink. It's not like having a couple of bangs in a night. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So Angie Reed, I reposted some entertainment that you got going on this weekend. I am floored at who you have this weekend. So tell us, please, because if they didn't see my post, you're going to tell everybody right now. And Dildo is where you want to go Friday, Saturday.
Oh, absolutely. Friday night for the first time, and I did share just on my personal Facebook. I did share a video from his page where he's performing one of his originals. And my God, what a songwriter!
Yeah.
Noah Thomas.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited. I cannot wait to hear this young man. What a voice! What a guitar player! Cannot wait to hear him Friday night.
Yep.
So Friday night, 6 to 9 at the brewery. We are super pumped to have Noah Thomas playing with us. And I think you're doing something exciting, I think, with Noah as well.
Well, things are happening. Things are in the works. I am hoping that he does obviously get that song released. But, finances being as tough as they are, I did, and I'm going to put him in touch with Mr. Dave Fitz. But rumor has it that he is going to be part of the showcase on the Rock in Bay Roberts this year.
There you go. Man, his voice. I can't wait to hear him. I'm only hearing him on Facebook and videos and stuff. So I really can't wait to hear him in person.
Yep. No, he is such a humble guy too. I met him outside Aaron's Pub last when I was home and there a couple weeks ago, and Tash introduced me to him. Again, such a humble dude, soft spoken, but when he sings, everyone listens.
So nice.
Yeah, for sure. And then Saturday night, you have a fellow Reed.
Oh yeah, Jonathan. It's like he's our favorite. I can't say he's not our favorite. He is absolutely our favorite. Jonathan plays with us all the time. His family is from around here, and they're just such a fun. He's a fun guy. Their family is fun. Like we love Jonathan.
Yeah. Now, is he any relation to any of the Reeds of you guys?
No.
Really?
No relation at all. No. His wife though is from the community where I grew up in Whiteway. So,
okay.
And we're I guess a distant family, I guess you call it. But
yeah.
No, they're like super super nice people. So him and all of his girls. He lives in a house full of women.
Poor guy.
Very small girl, yeah. He lives in a house full of women, and they support us so much. So yeah, Jonathan's great. We can't wait to have him because he's been on the road. I know he's been doing his tour, and I'm going to get the tour wrong now, but it's like classic rock. It's,
yeah.
God, they just played at Seal in the Guitar like 2 weeks ago. Anyway, he's been touring across the island doing some shows. So
yeah, I played his new track there a couple of weeks ago, or was it last week? One of them, anyways. And if I would be staying at Dino's place, I'd be staying at Dean's place, and I'd be walking back and forth like I did during the showcase. Honest to God, or I would just lay downstairs beside the tanks, because you do not want to go anywhere at all this weekend. So take a trip. What's the weather supposed to be like this weekend anyways down there?
I don't know. We're getting a little dusting of snow now, but I think it's just for like, a 48-hour thing or something. So it's been beautiful. It's just that we're having a little bit of white stuff, but I think it's going to stay. The ground is pretty soft here now in Newfoundland. So.
Good stuff. Well, listen, I won't keep you much longer. I'm super excited. Go see Noah and Johnny this weekend at the Dildo Brewery. Next week, we're going to talk, of course, because it's April, and there's the trivia that's coming up in the month and so much of other things. But I really wanted to focus on this weekend because I think it's been a while. Every weekend you blow things away, but to have Noah out there on Friday night, get there early, because it's going to fill up and you're not going to get a seat. You're going to be standing watching him because he is worth it. All of it.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Yep, for sure. Listen, say hi to the crew for me. Give my loves to everybody. And we'll do this again next Monday night.
Will do. Good night, Dean.
You betcha. Bye.
Property right now? Or maybe you're thinking about
Man, Noah Thomas. Damn. Man, oh man. Craig Young. I don't know if I got any music from Craig. I think I might.
EvaMunch.com. Did you know in Waterloo Region,
Region
security every day? You can help change that by becoming a monthly donor.
Here we go.
to the food
Hey,
bank
Stephen Lethbridge.
As an Eat 365
Wit.
commitment ensures
Fitz bump.
nutritious meals every day of the year for neighbors in need. Plus, the food bank can provide 2 meals for every $1 you give.
I just saw that, Gates. Bad boy. Some bad. All right, we're back here on Jigs and Reels, and of course, it's almost that time where we. Hey, what's this? Oh, Jeremy already chimed in. Oh, do you feel that? Do you hear that? Do you feel it? It is that time where we do New Music Monday. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, all our music is tariff-free tonight. Yes, that is right. Our music is tariff-free each and every Monday night. So, Paul Bump, you do not have to pay that 25% Canadian goods, because our stuff is not just good. It is freaking awesome, because it's Newfoundland music. Duh. 7-Eleven here on Jigs and Reels, and tonight on the New Music Monday, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 songs. 5 of them tonight. I got to get my Spanish practicing, because, we leave in a few days, a couple weeks. All these songs, by the way, are part of the exclusive monthly top 10 of Newfoundland music. The polls and the voting closed earlier tonight in Newfoundland, 5 o'clock East Newfoundland time. I will have the results played on the show on Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Live 365 on Saturday and Sunday of this week at 6 o'clock Newfoundland time. So if you want to get in on that, I will post it. Justin's compiling all the votes right now. Just over 1,000 votes. Little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I just a little disappointed. Last month, we had over 1,100 votes. I was expecting at least 1,500. We dropped. So this month coming up, you better get your voting fingers going and spread the love, because, again, it only benefits you. This is your outlet. This is your way of doing it. So this is finally a third song I got from these guys. It only took 2 years. But Mr. Corey got me the song, and Corey and I were talking last week. Did you figure it out, that unknown mummer, when we had that conversation with Brad? And that was awesome. It was a great track. This is Bacaloo. Song is called I Remember You. Singing this song. And he's on the behind the scenes. So you know what I get to do. New Music Monday. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on MIX985.
Are you singing this song, Mom? I remember how you blushed when you spoke. Love has a way of never letting go. Silly teardrops keep filling my...
Michael Young, consider it done. I will get in touch with Mr. Corey Young. And Michael, are you a family member of him? Because I'll tell him you sent me. Alex, it's okay, buddy. I'm not angry, Alex. I'm just disappointed.
Just as happy as with me. I wonder if he's teasing you. I remember the day my mother passed on. My father had gone just alone. I sat in the church.
Fucking here. No. I know, but Michael, are you any relation to Craig? Your last name is Young.
I wonder if it's teasing.
Oh, no, Emma. Yours isn't yet. I do it monthly. So yours now qualifies for the month of April. So do not worry. Watch for it. Corey, you've got a great voice, dude.
Sure, I know you're together somehow.
Man, this is so... Christ, I'm loving tonight's music. Woo! What a way to start off tonight's New Music Monday than my guy, Mr. Corey. And if you ever follow him on TikTok, J Ray AF nods and winks. Dude's got a crazy beard, and if he lets his hair grow, it's actually pretty cool too. But that's Bacaloo, and I Remember You singing the song. What a way to start off tonight's New Music Monday for this Monday, March 31st. Sound like Mike Tyson there. It is the last Monday of the month. Rent checks are due. Get those in. All right? You got enough to pay rent, then you go get your backy, and then you get your booze. All right? Just make sure rent's paid. Got to have a roof over your head. Let's continue on, shall we? Now, young ladies on behind the scenes right now, on the Facebook, Emma Witt. Going to describe to her how we do this New Music Monday. So New Music Monday, I get songs in. I never, ever, Emma, I never pre-listen to a song. And people ask me that, you know what, why don't I? And I'm like, I gotta tell them. And every time I tell them the same thing, because I want to be surprised, just like each and every one of you on the behind the scenes, each and every one of you out there listening in. So my very first time is the same as your very first time. So when I push play, my reactions on the behind the scenes are real. They are true. And I will tell you how much I love the songs. I've only ever had to burn my ass once. And that was when I was back in the early show days when I did this in 88. It was probably about 89 when I got a new song in. I played it and it was crap. But everything else after that has been phenomenal. Where is that cassette? It burned up real quick. Let's put it that way. I took that out of the catalog right away. Didn't want to have anything to do with it. Emma Witt is a singer-songwriter from St. John's, Newfoundland, blending choral roots with folk and indie influences. From 2011 to 2018, they performed with Shalloway Youth Choir, traveling the world and competing in choral festivals. This experience shaped their deep appreciation for harmony, storytelling, and emotional connection through music. In high school, Emma picked up a guitar and began writing songs, teaching themselves the craft of songwriting. Their music combines heartfelt lyricism with rich melodies, drawing from personal experiences and the sounds of Newfoundland's vibrant music scene. This year, Emma released their first original song as part of the RPM Challenge, collaborating with musicians from Twillingate. This project was a pivotal step in their journey as a recording artist, making the start of an exciting new chapter. With a unique blend of choral depth and folk-inspired storytelling, Emma's music is an intimate reflection of their experiences. Whether performing solo or collaborating, they strive to create songs that resonate with listeners on a personal level. As they continue to write, record, and perform, Emma is carving out their own space in the music world, sharing their voice and stories with audiences near and far. The song is called You Don't Know, but you know what? You're gonna, because her name and their name, Emma Witt, W-H-I-T-T. Brand new music Monday, Jigs and Reels Radio KW Mix 985.
You only wanted to make me happy, but sometimes it's not enough. I gotta find myself first.
Okay.
You don't know how hard it is to say goodbye.
Oh, yes.
You don't know how hard it is to walk away from you. You don't know how it makes me when
What a
you
voice,
cry.
Emma.
You don't know.
It has that 90s indie feel to this. Absolutely. Ryan Gates on the behind the scenes, who's my A&R guy from Silly Cove Records. What are you thinking, bud?
But I don't know who I am.
That's clean.
I'm sorry, that's unbearable. You don't know how hard it is to say goodbye.
Wow.
You don't know how hard it is to walk away from you.
What great writing.
How it makes me when you cry. You don't know. Sorry,
Well, I like this.
I left you dry.
Yeah, Lisa Loeb.
I'm sorry if it hurt you when I said goodbye. I'm sorry for the memories
Yeah.
gone too fast.
Again, that 90s vibe, eh? That 90s feel.
They last. You don't know how hard it is to say goodbye. You don't know how hard it is to walk away from you. You don't know how it makes me when you cry. You don't know.
And this This is why I never pre-listen to a song. Gorgeous. You're right, Stoner. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on MIX985. That is brand new music from Emma Witt. And you don't know me, but you're gonna know who it is. Emma Witt. And this is what I'm gonna say, Emma Witt. I need more. I just can't stop at one. It's like a Pringles chip. I need more. So I get into the studio, record some more songs. That was incredible. It reminded me, and everybody on the behind the scenes, it reminded us of that Ryan Gates on there, Lisa Loeb from the 90s, Joan Osborne, that sort of sound. Very indie rock. Bravo. Bra freaking oh. Two amazing songs. Let's continue on, shall we? A couple weeks ago, you heard me play a song, which I really, really love starting to play some kids' songs now. I am falling in love with playing kids' songs because they're not just for kids. I'm a kid at heart. Don't say anything behind the scenes. I know what y'all are thinking. We're talking about Heather Feather. She's going to be at the ECMAs. If you get a chance, please, please go say hi to her and tell her you heard the song on Jigs and Reels Radio KW. I am super stoked. This just got launched. It is called Good Enough. The last two that I played were amazing. I'm ready to rock out to this one. Listen to the vibe. Oh.
Feel a little bit nervous.
Oh.
That I won't do well in a test or make the team.
I love her writing in this. Listen.
Things in life to make me a little bit anxious. But I can take a deep breath and do my best.
Yes.
And know I'm good enough just the way I am. If I give my best every day. Yeah, good enough every single day.
She said she was riding her bike.
I'm good enough. Sometimes I feel a little bit anxious.
I love this song. Oh.
I won't make friends and then I'll be alone. I wonder, could I change and maybe other kids will like
I would love to see her live. Oh, Heather, I know you're on the behind the scenes. I love this. I love your writing.
the words of the song that say I'm good enough just the way I am. If I do my best every day.
Every day.
Yeah, I'm good enough every single day. Gotta believe, got to believe in me. I'm good enough. When I doubt myself, when I don't feel brave, when I'm afraid and I won't hide.
Randy Matthews,
Myself a hug
I think you should incorporate some of this kid's song, man.
that I can do this.
Oh, no. Jeremy, I picture Heather Feather singing this song.
Good enough, just the way
Oh, I'm going to crank this one down the road,
I
too.
do my best every day.
Oh.
Yeah, good
Guy pulls up beside me. What's up? It's Heather Feather. Are you good enough? I'm good enough. Yeah.
I'm good enough.
The Bang energy drinks are kicking in. Jigs and Reels Radio KW MIX985. That is another track from Heather Feather. Good enough. Now, even though it's geared towards the kindies, think about it. If you listen to the words closely, it can pertain to anybody. right? Writing the test. Am I going to make friends? Am I good enough? Am I good enough? Am I going to base all this stuff on likes, on the hearts? Are my friends going to see this? You know what? You are you. It's all you can do. And the way things are going around, you know what? You live for yourself. You know you can never please everybody. You never will ever please everybody, and you will burn out trying to. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Heather Feather. Song is called Good Enough. This next artist we featured a couple of times. This is actually Sail Away, the Heart Racers' sibling. For sure, he says it seems to be everyone's favorite he's done so far. And what I'm talking about is from St. John's. This is his latest single. It's called MBS, Mind, Body, and Soul. It's a raw and reflective track that captures the struggle of the soul and the fight to reclaim power, fusing aggression with introspection. Spence delivers a lyrical masterclass that begins from the depths of pain and rises to the heights of heroism. Inspired by personal battles and a relentless pursuit of self-mastery, MBS is more than just a song, it's a movement. The track immerses listeners in an emotional whirlwind, blending hard-hitting beats with storytelling reminiscent of Kanye West's finest moments. With lyrics that cut deep and production that demands attention, Spence crafts an anthem for anyone who's ever had to rise from the ashes. Quote, this track is about finding balance in chaos. It's about breaking chains mentally, physically, and spiritually. We all have our demons, but this is about overcoming and creating something greater with meaning. This is Spence's track called Mind, Body, and Soul on Jigs and Reels Radio KW's New Music Monday. Y'all know how I feel about this dude and his music. I'm cranking this shit up.
Needed one chance, leave it to not throw on the jam. Mary Jane's less ants, now I'm petty and a lift to Chevy. I'm not expense, why these lyrics make it so heavy? In my position, I'm ready to keep the trigger steady. I've been smoking grade A since the day my mom's left me. I've been switching my lanes, my girl real G, I subtract the gains. Have y'all felt my pain? I had to get paid. What more can I say? Took it deeper, put the gun away. Put some self-control, man, I can play all day. Like a king to a throne, walk through the rocks as they grow. I feel we ain't got a show.
Wow, what a mix. Oh no, there's one left. Listen to the words in this. He is a wicked lyricist. But listen to the sound. The flow. Yeah, it does have a bit of the Kanye old school vibe to it. This part. I like this funky beat too. Yep, this will be pumping in the car. Oh, yeah. Two 12s in the back banging. Oh. Hear me 2 blocks away. This will be on my gym mix too. Oh, and the horn to finish it off. That came out of nowhere. Jigs Reels Radio KW, new music Monday, mind, body, and soul. That is Spence. You see me tagging him all the time and sharing his stories. That's his latest. And yeah, dude, that has got to be my favorite out of them all. Speaking from the heart. And I think that adds to all the music that has that talk about mental health, that talk about the struggles, because God, we all know the struggle is real. It's how you cope. We were talking on the behind the scenes not too long ago, Spence and I. He's going through some things. I've gone through some things, and you know, we talk about it because sometimes you just need to have that person to talk to that is completely unbiased. I told him my number's always there. Call me any freaking time. And I've done that on more than one occasion to several people. Just to listen. It's all we need to do sometimes. Just to listen. This young lady, I am so finally, the heavens opened up. Oh, Silly Cove Records, finally. Did I say that? Did I say that finally? Has got this song, has finally recorded her. I had the chance to meet this young lady a couple of years back in Trinity Hall. She sang a few songs. First time I ever met her. First time. And I had chills. I had the shakes. I had the epiphany, the aha moment. And no, it wasn't from the fries with dressing and gravy over at Legs in Heart's Content. That was a different situation. This was real. This was raw emotion. Had a chance to talk to her after. And I'll tell this story all the time because, yeah, I might be 6'2", 270 pounds, but I'm a huge teddy bear. We cried at the end of it. She came out. She hugged me. We hugged each other. We're like, we were meant to be this. And we have been brother and sister ever since. Again, another one. We've talked numerous times. I think she is the most amazing person. Her heart, her soul, her passion, her patience, her freaking patience. I cannot say enough about the one and only, and this is far from done. She killed it at the International Women's Day Festival when she was there. I am so proud of her. It has finally come to fruition. Amanda Stone, this is your song called Crazy. Brand new music. Jigs and Reels Radio KW, here we go. Get to hear yourself on the radio, Miss Stone.
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. I knew Thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy was thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
One other person ever brought tears to my eyes, and that was Kathy. Kathy Stock, you just did that, Amanda, right there. Jigs and Reels Radio KW. That was the very first time I did not say anything on the behind the scenes. Only one other person made me tear up ever, and that was Kathy Stock. Until this one. Amanda Stone. Get to know that name. Amanda Stone Music on all socials. We started off strong. We in the middle were strong. We finished off strong. The comments on the behind the scenes talking about Patsy was from just over 3 hours east of here. This is right up my alley from Paul Bump. Patsy Cline smiling down from above. Amanda, I know you're crying and bawling your freaking eyes out. I know you are. You deserve it. You freaking deserve it. Amanda Stone, ladies and gentlemen, that was right there. Her radio debut. It comes out on the 4th. All right. And you'll be able to get it on all streaming platforms. Silly Cove's finest. Man, they just churn out. Just churn them out. All right. So, of course, we know what I'm going to ask. Greg, Ryan, when are we getting more? We can't just have one without another. It is a Pringles chip, just like I said to Emma earlier. We need more. Thank you hey, Kevin. Thank you guys for tuning in. Greg, all the way from Cali, tuning in as well. Silly Cove Records, doing it upright. Amanda Stone, Spence, Emma Witt, Heather Feather, and Bacaloo. All our 5 songs here in tonight's New Music Monday. All those songs will be available to vote for the month of April. Near the end of the month. I might just have to play it next week again. Amanda, I am so proud of you. It came true. It frickin' came true. We got some more great Newfoundland music on the other side. Hold on, I gotta readjust myself here and grab some tissues.
The Registry Theatre and CKWR, both serving our community. Canada's first community radio station.
Wow.
And the region's most intimate soft seat theatre. Located on Frederick Street at Weaver in Kitchener, close to the LRT, the Registry offers the finest in folk, roots, jazz, classical, and popular music, as well as theatre, contemporary dance, and local artists in our gallery. Check out our full season at registrytheatre.com.
Wow.
The lights in the harbor don't shine for me.
That was incredible. Yeah.
Sea of heartbreak.
Oh, man.
Memories of your caress, so divine.
That was something.
I'm gonna see it here.
I'm going to message you after, Amanda, when you come down from this rush. Ride it. Ride it. You deserve it. After how long did it take? Look at this. Look at this. Amanda.
Why did you leave me?
Get your votes in. You better watch it. I have a feeling we'll have a new #1 in the month of April. I can't even play anything else anymore. This is it. This is like done. I can't even bother.
Sea of heartbreak.
Wow. Hey, by the way, Greg, thanks for tuning in, big dog. Thank you for taking a moment out of your busy day. Was it really? Hey, Gina Roberts, thank you for... Oh, you will. Wow. So was that live from floor? That wasn't, or was there tracks recorded with that, Greg?
It's sea of heartbreak, lost love, loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm gonna see you,
Sea of heartbreak. Sea of heartbreak.
Hi, this is Dave Fitz, and you're listening to my buddy Dean Clark on Jigs and Reels, the best in Newfoundland and Labrador music on CKWR.
Really? Wow. Okay, that now just adds to that a lot more. That is incredible. So live from the floor, recorded. Kevin, what instrument were you playing? Were you playing electric in the back, or were you doing bass? Oh, you're preaching to the choir, Greg. You are preaching to the choir. We are now finally, we can hear her live numerous times. She blew the roof off at the brewery when she played there a couple weeks back, man. A good 30-minute set. She could have kept going. And yeah, it's one of those things where yeah. Oh, Greg, Silly Cove is right here. And I mean that wholeheartedly, Greg. You know how I feel about you guys. Everybody in the behind the scenes, man. Oh. Incredible. Well, you could have lied, Kevin, and said, you could have said, yeah, man, I played the drums and everything in that track. We're going to ride that wave for a while. Are you referring to your comb over that you had, Ryan? The comb over was standing up in one place, so it was kind of like the Trump movement. Oh, that, Kevin, you brought up a good point. Now that you're saying that, and the next time I play it, which will probably be next week, to listen to that, you're right. You're right. I'm going to listen a lot closer and with headphones on. Oh, I bet you there was a lot of laughs too, because that's just how Amanda is. I bet you there was tons of laugh. And I bet you Amanda kept saying, I'm sorry, Greg. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Greg. What do you want me to? I'm sorry, Greg. Oh. Amanda, I know you're on here, and I know we're talking third party, and I know you're sitting back. Anybody that knows Amanda Stone, she is a heart. She has the heart, just such a heart of gold. She is such a genuine, truth-speaking person. Unbelievable. Oh. Oh, you guys were making use of that vibrating chair in the back room. That is the shit that you guys should have a camera on and just, that's the behind the scenes. So you were the chameleon, Greg, as everyone was saying about it. See, I love this. I love this to talk behind the scenes to get everybody knowing what it is to put into a song. Not a lot of people know that. And how many takes it may take to record a song. Yeah, she certainly put her stamp on that song. I could see Amanda saying that for sure. Absolutely. Hey, Zig. Funny feeling, and I'm about to... Yeah, I bet you did. Are you serious? So, Greg, that was actually your very first time ever playing Crazy on a recording. Come on. You've played everything. That's unreal. Yeah, the next time you record somebody inside the church like that in the hall, you need to have a camera on to record the behind the scenes, the bloopers. That would be awesome. Oh, man. Just for personal use and my use. I bet. Well, I hope this was your second best day that I got to play it, because it was one of mine.
I heard that Crazy song.
Well, Amanda's on the behind the scenes right here. You can tell her what you thought of it.
I thought it was pretty neat. I thought initially it was Patsy Cline.
Ah,
but then it wasn't.
There it is. We got Zig. Zig with his 10 cents in.
25 cents.
25 cents. Can't wait. Which remix from Summer? I would absolutely love that. I'm trying to find somebody who'd have my whistling on a backing track. I'm glad you're recognizing my my talents there, Greg. Learn my whistling from my daddy. See, I've kissed a lot of ass in my life not to get anywhere, so the puckering is just right. Oh, whoa. I'll take that. I'm gonna screenshot that and send that to Dana, and she'll be like, great, you'll never be able to walk out the room.
In vain through France and Spain, likewise every day, until I set my heart.
So are you in Cali, Greg? You know, Ryan, it's been a while since you and I talked, and yeah, that brings up a lot of hard memories. Jigs Reels Radio KW on MIX985. I have got the crew on the behind the scenes chatting it up about Amanda Stone's track and talking about how it was actually recorded at Trinity Hall live from the floor. Greg Wells, who we all know, Mr. Recording, Mr. Producer, Mr. Superman himself of Silly Cove Records, Ryan and Kevin. Kevin had absolutely nothing to do with it. He was away that day. He wasn't even at the hall. Even though I'm trying to say that he played some big part because it's Kevin Harnum. But they were telling me that it was recorded live from the floor and with a piano and a guitar and Amanda Stone singing. And that was Greg's very first time ever actually playing the song Crazy and recorded. He's heard it numerous times. So for a seasoned musician like himself who can play anything, it just came natural to him because, of course, if he's anything and if Son is anything like him, my God, the talent is like, it was incredible. So that was the talks on behind. You'll be there. You'll be there. Don't thank me because that was an honor for me to play that track because I know how it felt for Amanda to finally get recorded. And again, I would tell people it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And Amanda, it just happened. Tonight's New Music Monday was unreal. I am super, super excited. So Kevin was there all day. So Kevin, I know you were there, but man, you're a great musician too. So we gotta come up with something that you were playing. Okay. We'll come up with something on the behind the scenes. It wasn't recorded, but Kevin was snapping his fingers. How's that? Great music tonight. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I got time for one more song. This is Foul Gear and a Muddy Hole Breakdown, finishing off on a rush on Jigs and Reels Radio KW. Get those feet going. Final song tonight. Yeah. Yeah, Greg, are you still in California? By the way, when's Chad Hunt's stuff coming out? That should almost be ready for mastering, eh? Been chatting with him. He's pretty excited about that. Oops. Oh. That was Kevin's job, was it? Kevin was in your corner with the smelling salts. Is where you have that kid on your knee, bouncing up and down. You know, there was never any shaken baby syndromes in a Newfoundland home when kids were born, were there? No. We got used to that. How many times being bounced on the knee? Jigs and Reels Radio KW MIX985. That is none other than Foul Gear and the Muddy Hole breakdown from the Here's to the Fisherman album. All right, that is it. It is time for me to say good night. Man, that was one hell of a show. Corey, thank you so much. Again, it'll be uploaded to Spotify either tonight or tomorrow and all of your streaming platforms. Get a chance, get in, follow, like, hit the notification bell, because you'll want to continue listening to Amanda Stone's track and everybody in the New Music Monday. What a great Emma. I want more from you as well. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. So until next Monday night, when you hear the fables heave away, you know you're listening to Jigs and Reels Radio KW. So until next Monday night, God bless you. God bless the tropical island of Canada known as Newfoundland. Have yourself a great week. Good night. All right, let's get her going. Bam.
Buying or selling your home.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you next week. Good night. See ya.